What's up, y'all? Got another acoustic tutorial for our acoustic playthrough. This time we're doing Sing of Your Love. Again, this is for July 5th, 2026. We are, just like the first song that we did this week, we are transposing it to make it singable for a male lead vocalist. And again, we're doing it in the key of A. So typically when we do songs in the key of A, we're most often going to capo 2 and play in the G chord structure. That's just a typically it's a little bit more neutral sounding. It's also a little bit easier to play in. So we're going to talk a lot this week about how the guitar is kind of matching the what the feel of the drums, what the feel of the drums are doing as far as building versus grooving. But without further ado, let's just dive right into the pro mix.
1, 2. Intro.
Starting
2,
on this A, which
3,
is a G.
4.
Probably light strumming here at the beginning.
Verse 1.
All right. So let's talk about what the chords are there. So obviously in when we're capoing, the A is going to be our one chord, which is a G shape. D2, we talked about this in the last video, but a 2 chord is where you're including the root and then the second. So in this case with a D2, I've got my root here, and then I'm just leaving the D string open. Gives a little bit of color there. You could play just a straight like C9 shape there. That would work. That was work as well, because a 9 is a 2 an octave up. So this note is the same as this note. Hear how those are octaves, so it's kind of interchangeable there. A C sharp is going to be our G with a B in the bass shape, so like that. And with both of these chords, right, most of the time when we play chords where the root is on our 5th string, our A string, we're going to want to mute that bottom string so that we don't accidentally hit it and get this or this. There's just it's changing the tonality of the chord. We don't want it. So what I do is I use whatever finger is on my bottom string to just kind of mute this string and make sure that even if I accidentally hit it, the note isn't gonna sound. We want to be accurate in our picking and not play the bottom string here. So that's gonna be true for the D2 as well as the A C sharp. And then E sus. So E sus here, we're taking our standard D shape, right? This triangle, boom, boom, boom. And all we're doing is adding our pinky here on what would be the 3rd fret. And then we're removing it for the resolution down to an E. So this is a D shape. The only other chord that we're gonna find here in this intro and verse section is the E over G sharp. And so that is going to be the D/F sharp shape that most of us know. So we have our typical D shape here, and we can either use our index finger to come up here on the 2nd fret and put that chord in 1st inversion, or what I like to do is I like to come up over the top with my thumb. And then one minor note about this chart is there's a slight error in going from the F sharp to the E G sharp to the A. So the way that it counts is F sharp 2 3 E G A 2 3 4. The way that it reads is F sharp 2 E G sharp 2 A 2. So that both of them get 2 beats. Really, that E G sharp only gets the 4th beat. So it sounds like this. Grace, how amazing is your grace. So it's really just a passing chord. Save this broken heart and made it new again. Your blood to made for a way. Hopefully that makes sense. So you just want to wait a little bit longer than what the chart says for that E/G sharp. Moving on through the verse and into the chorus. Really soft here.
Chorus. Drums in.
A little more here, not much. I don't think I showed you that F sharp minor. So F sharp minor is going to be our 6th chord. It's going to be an E minor shape. So E minor being boom, boom, boom. And then to add the 7th, we're just coming up to our 3rd fret here on the B string. You can also add it by taking away your middle finger through verse 2. And yeah. Same rhythm for that E G sharp. Four, 1, 2, 3. Little build here. Downstrokes. Grooving. Build into the chorus. Bridge. All downstrokes. Grooving. So that right there was a classic like build into a groove, and we'll talk about this in almost every video, but with the acoustic, when the drums are building, when there's like a 4 on the floor build, the acoustic wants to follow that. You don't want to be strumming like groovy when the drums are building. It's gonna throw the feel of the song off. So the bridge is a classic example of that. So only you can save until the first time it's all 4 on the floor. 8th notes. So one of the things you can notice if you're really like splitting down to the granular parts there is I'm changing the subdivisions of my my strumming as the song builds, as the drums build. So for most of it, I've got these are 8th notes. If this is our quarter, right? 1, 2, 3. So most of it's just downstrokes like that. But towards the very, very end, I'm going da 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 da. So it's very even, like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, into the groove, which is the cat, that boom, cat, cat, that boom, cat. So, and the groove is like accentuating different upstrokes and downstrokes. So hopefully that makes sense. But as the build gets more intense, you can increase your subdivisions as you're doing those just like even-handed buildy strums. Grooving. going through here. It'll feel it out in the moment. But obviously you want to drop the dynamics down a lot here.
Ending.
There you go.